Feel like you guys
Right now is not the time that you grade. I think Saturday is the first time I think we can put a product on the field that we can test. Because going against each other on practice, that's only going to take us so far. I mean, we've been sharpening our blades, but I think Saturday will be the first pop quiz to a degree. We're playing against people that we don't see on an everyday basis. I mean, we scout them up as much as we can with the short time we've been given, but at the same time, I think that's going to be a real test.
A year ago, going into that first preseason game, I think you and Jimmy were still sharing reps. How much different has this camp been for you, and kind of where are you a year later compared to your first preseason?
That's another question that's going to have to be answered. Time will tell. I only can come out and continuously to get better. Everybody gets reps from me, Jimmy, to DA. As far as me being comfortable, I think that's probably something. But at the same time, I still got to come out and get better.
How good will that be to kind of get out of the monotony of camp and be playing a different team, different jersey, hitting new people?
Hitting, hopefully I won't be getting hit. But it'll be energy, a lot of energy, especially playing in B of OA, Bank of America, and we just got to claim what's ours, and that's win all our home games.
What have you seen out of Luke Kuechly so far that's impressed you this training camp?
He's come in very hungry, very humble, and I think that's what everybody sees. He's not a big talker, but he lets his play make an impact more so.
Cam, you going into the second year, have you talked, obviously teams start to watch film on you from the last year and maybe start doing different things to after they've seen you on film. Do you talk to anybody around the league, other quarterbacks, other people around the league about what to expect maybe going into the second year?
No, sir.
What do you expect teams will do?
I was hoping you was going to tell me. But I don't know, man. I'm just going in with the same mindset as last year, very hungry. It's only one goal for every Sunday, when we play, and that's to win. And sometimes in this particular year, we play on Thursday and Monday. But it's always going to be to win.
You stayed after the other night throwing extra with Murphy, it looked like. How is the timing going with him and the whole receiving crew?
It's going great. Not only just with Murph, you got guys that's doing extra with Amani, Darvin, Steve, Tutu, LaFell. Everybody's getting, it's a competition everywhere, not only at the wide receiver position. And, competition brings about the best in people.
How good do you think this offense can be?
Only time will tell, sir.
Coach he stopped practice yesterday and wanted to get the message to that, the periods had been a little lazy. How did that message get across to you, and how did you take that?
Well, he's just not going to allow us to go through the motions. Yeah, it was hot, but we're going to have 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock games this year, and what we're going to do. We're not going to have the luxury of having coach stop the game and bring everybody up and just stop everything. So we have to. We got enough people on this team that knows what's the right way. Knows how to win, and it's really unacceptable. But at the same time, when we went through that. Everybody needs a reset button to a degree. I felt like we were more productive that second half of practice.
Is there anything in particular that you did this offseason and now going into training camp here that you've worked on the most or tried to improve one area of your game more than any other?
I try to pretty much stay, clear all bases, from physical to mental to, just having a better understanding with everything. It's just not one particular game. I feel like I'm struggling at the most when, it's a lot of holes in my game, I feel like. Especially with going back and looking at the film from last year. A lot of things I said numerous times I did it. That's unacceptable, and that can't continuously to happen unless, you know, I make a stand and change it. So this offseason has been very productive, in my opinion. But, you know, like I keep saying, time will tell.
Specifically, Cam?
Specifically.
Do you want? You said there were some things that you want to work on.
I don't know, man. You know, of course, you know, cutting down with the turnovers. You know, ball placement. You know, and just making plays when plays need to be made. You know, I said numerous times, and I said it again. You know, anybody can make a play when, you know, first play of the game and everybody's energized. But, you know, what about third quarter? You know, when we were playing very lethargic. You know, can we come out and make a play? That's what separates the good teams and the bad teams.
Thanks.
You doing all right?